So in today's video, I'll talk about how do you go about answering why Google. And right from the start, you should understand this is not a mission critical question by any means, but rather more of a warm-up question in a job interview, especially for more junior or especially for more technical types of roles. Now, of course, as the seniority of the role increases, the importance of having an answer for why Google should also increase. Now, what are some bad ideas while having an answer for why Google? I think the worst idea you could ever have is to try to please your interviewer answering this question. And I know this from coaching quite a few people applying for Google interviews, and also from coaching some Googlers applying for other roles. They really don't like these things. They really don't like pleasantries, if you want. The second bad idea that you want to avoid is to say generic things such as Google is a great company. So I think you can do a little bit better than that. I think that this one is also too generic. And last but not least, should go without saying, salary expectations. So you're not telling the interviewer, I want to work for Google because of your salary. Now, what are some good ideas when it comes to answering why Google? I think one of the best ideas, one of the most commonly used approaches is to find a product that you love and say that I simply love the product that you make and I want to join that initiative. I think this is the standard approach, the most down to earth and the most straightforward that works all the time. So if you have this one, you can skip this video and I believe you'll do just fine. The second idea that you want to consider here is that you admire their culture. And Google has those 10 things that you might want to link specifically to one or more of them. But also culture, even if for some of you might sound a bit generic, yes, this is also something that flies with this company. Number 3, you looked at the job description and you found everything that's something you want to be doing. So that's why you found it's a great opportunity. It could be as straightforward as this. You don't have to get more complex. Next one, you probably know someone there and they had great feedback about Google being a great place to work. Which, to be said, it is. The impact that you have on the world. And while this might sound very generic to some of you, these companies, these highly innovative companies, do actually like hiring people that are motivated by having an impact on the world. I remember right now a very interesting example, someone who was trying to transition from Google to another company because he felt like he was no longer making an impact on the world. So yes, this is something I believe that's also very relevant here. For some of you, it might simply be the stability of the work environment, because if you're coming from the startup world, you probably know what I mean. I'd also want to give you another approach to answer this question that I know works very well for companies such as Amazon. Specifically, that's I want to work at Google for 3 things. The first is you link with the culture, with the 10 things if you want, so you praise the company essentially. The second reason would be your unique value proposition, your differentiator if you want, your core strength, right? And the third would be where do you see yourself in 5 years from now, or what's in for you overall while applying for this role. So these will be the main pointers, the main ideas that I wanted to share with you in today's video. Hopefully you found this useful, and thank you very much for watching.